How's my hair look? Good? Hey Carter, I just got home from work. I hope you had a good weekend. I know you're traveling and stuff. I'm looking forward to the traveling vlog. And this might seem kind of weird because we're on my main channel instead of 5 Things News. It's almost as if I want our interaction to be a main part of my channel. It's almost like I planned this. So I just watched your video, Hamlet, the Hamlet psychodrama. As soon as you finally said the title, I had that little Family Guy, "Oh, we just said the title" moment, which was pretty fun. I hope you know what I'm talking about. And I don't really have any recommendations for you computer-wise. I shouldn't put my foot on that or you'll move around. But I will say this, all 3 computers that are in this apartment are Dells. I have 2 desktops and a laptop, and I've had 0 problems with them. I am not a Mac hater, but I literally own 0 Mac products. I have a 2 gigabyte Nano that's first generation that actually doesn't even belong to me. It's Alicia's. I have no problem with Mac, but I can't stand the Mac tax. Dell's cheap. Dell is like the Walmart of computers, and I've never had a problem, so blah, basically is what it boils down to. I would love to get a Mac for my editing. I would love to use Final Cut Pro, but again, the money's not there. So good luck with that decision and whatever. But anyway, a couple days ago you talked about collaboration, and I've really enjoyed our collaboration, as limited as it has been. And I think the problem with the Portal 2 collaboration is that we literally spent 3 hours on a call together playing Portal 2, and we haven't spoken in person since then. And for everyone else, they get to see it in 15-minute chunks over a period of like 2 weeks. And for us, we did it last week, and you know, we're gonna finish it later, but we haven't really had any more interaction since then. So I think what we need to do, because you and I are fairly entertaining together and in our interaction, I think what we need to do is to develop some kind of ongoing collaboration. And I'm gonna stop pretending like we haven't already talked about this. We've already talked about this. And for all the audience out there, Carter and I are going to start some kind of series we don't have a name for. Carter said it's like Vlogbrothers meets Siskel and Ebert. It was kind of Alicia's idea, so I'm gonna give her the credit for it. There you go, honey. And it's basically, I'm gonna recommend a movie to Carter, which I'm gonna do in a minute. And then he's going to watch that movie, and it's going to be a movie he hasn't seen, which is important. And then he's going to respond to me and recommend a movie that I haven't seen. And the reason that this came up is because several weeks ago, Carter recommended a movie called Peeping Tom. That is it's a early horror movie. It was kind of the beginning of the slasher subgenre of horror, and it was really great. And it's not in my Bible, which is, I don't know why I called it. I don't place that much value in this book, but it is I would say every one of the 501 movies that is in here is in here. All the movies that are in here deserve to be in here, is what I'm trying to say. It probably should be a book of 1,000, 2,000 movies. I was trying to figure out the other day how many movies I've seen, and Netflix doesn't help you figure that out, because when you rate a movie as you don't want to see it, it counts that as a rating, and therefore if you look at your total number of ratings, it includes all the movies that you don't want to see. So thanks Netflix for nothing. That's why I use a website called I Check Movies, but I don't want to talk about that right now. Anyway, what we're going to do is this ongoing series. Started with Peeping Tom. I kind of wanted to do a video response to it, and I never did. I kept putting it off, and then it was kind of too late. So this is going to force me to do it, and this is going to force us to collaborate constantly. And the first movie that I'm going to recommend, it's a South Korean, a bunch of people just went, oh. It's a South Korean thriller, revenge thriller, vengeance thriller, revenge and vengeance, topic for another day. It's called Old Boy. And if you travel in film circles or you talk to other people who like film, Old Boy has probably come up. It's a pretty recent, well-known, good movie. And audience members, you are more than welcome to contribute, respond on your own. It's going to be a discussion between me and Carter, but please weigh in. And the other thing that we need you for, audience members, because I can't think of a title, and we know from Title Goes Here that Carter's not good at titles. We need a title for this back and forth. I don't want it to be like, let's watch movies with Sean and Carter. We need something clever or something punny. Vance? It's a mistake to bring him into this. But anyway, we need a title, so that would be great. Old Boys of the movie, Carter, I can't wait to see what you think of it. I think for anyone who wants to watch it, first of all, it's a hard R, violence, thematic elements. There's one scene, I don't want to tell you too much about the movie because it's way better the less you know about this movie. But there's one scene that when you get to it, you're going to be like, oh my God, how did they do this? I'm fascinated by choreography that does not look like choreography. Like fight scenes that look like they're actually happening or whatever. This movie has one of them, and that's all I'm going to say. It involves a hallway and a hammer. That's all you need to know. And as soon as you see it, you're going to be amazed. I've seen the movie twice. I've probably watched that scene 6 times. It's amazing. Anyway, that's enough about the movie. The less you know. I look forward to your response, and I look forward to the audience trying to figure out what the hell to name this thing, because I got nothing. And Hamlet psychodrama? No, that doesn't make any sense.